Hi there, I'm Rob here with today's Western Pacific weather update for the 20th and the 21st of April 2013. And well, out here today, we got a few areas that we're talking about. One off towards the north, moving out of northeastern China. This actually brought widespread snowfall in northern China. A very late season snow here. Expected actually to bring some snowfall across portions of Hokkaido and northern Honshu through the weekend. We actually posted this on our Facebook earlier on in the day, and you can see upwards about 5 to 6 and some areas 7 to 8 centimeters along the east coast here. I don't think I have very many viewers that actually are from this area, but it does show that winter's still in effect here off towards the north. But speaking of our Facebook page, to congratulate Miss Rebecca Hughes for winning today's Westpac Weather Challenge, actually trying to guess the name and the year of this storm. It was 1987. Typhoon Nina, which actually killed upwards of 1,000 people there in the Philippines. Remember, we do this every Friday. It's not so much of a competition, but more or less a learning experience. But congratulations to her. But back to the weather. Now, this area here, it is also going to be surging in some warm air ahead of it. So temperatures are going to start to rebound because I know that across much of Korea and Japan, it is absolutely chilly. It's expected to remain chilly through through Sunday, actually off here towards Tokyo. But once again, by Monday, after the storm system pushes by, it's actually expecting to pull some warm air from the south, which will be nice because temperature is just absolutely chilly here. And actually, we can see this moving through. This is going into Saturday night. Much of Western Japan getting a hold of this, bringing some wet weather for you, even extending down there towards southeastern China. Eventually, this is going to continue to push here towards the east. And as we look into our Sunday, it pushes over Tokyo. Definitely going to be some widespread rain showers. Not enough to cause flooding, but have an umbrella ready because it's going to be a wet one. And it really is around this time you start to see that snow kick off there towards the north. You can see the 540 line dive down here. Remember, that's our usual general thumb rule for snow, and it's pushing, even getting near Tokyo. So through the overnight hours on Sunday to Monday, it is going to be chilly. But take a look at this. Temperatures are going to start to rebound, not just in Japan, across much of China, Korea, and also Japan. You start to see this move back off towards the north. Actually, we take a look at the winds going into Tuesday. You can see all these southerly winds pushing in from the south across much of China. Well, even Korea, Japan. Well, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that these southerly winds coming in from the tropics are going to rebound those temperatures. So, end note for the north here, southeastern China. Unfortunately for you, the rain's going to stick around. It is that time of the year, rainy season continuing to kick up. Korea, you're going to see the shot of rain going through your Saturday. Western Japan as well. And Tokyo and Eastern Japan going into Sunday is going to be wet out there. Let's talk about the tropics, though, because things down here are what I wouldn't call quiet, but there's no tropical activity as far as named systems. But what we are seeing is a burst of vorticity and convection associated with it over much of the southern Philippines. And what's happening here is that there's this risk of flooding with it. Same thing actually goes down across much of Borneo and portions of Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. You're going to be seeing some heavy thunderstorms. But here in the Philippines, this is what I want to talk about because this looks like it's going to persist throughout the weekend, especially through afternoon hours on your Saturday. I do think there's going to be some heavy storms. Even off there in northern Luzon, you're seeing some isolated storms pop up. This one blowing up really quick, fading off. But it's these ones down towards the south that I think are going to stick in there. And that's why I think that there's going to be this high risk of flooding, about 50 to 80 millimeters in a 24-hour period. Plus, I'm using Photoshop to make these maps. I just used the last daily satellite analysis to do it as well. So I really would like your feedback on that. I know not much going on right now as far as severe activity, so I'm trying to experiment here using Photoshop, and I think it'll make these graphics a little bit better. But end note, going into Sunday and then eventually Monday, it is gradually going to improve here. But the easterly is still going to be impacting you along with the afternoon heating. So it's starting to get into the wet season. This is looking actually by Sunday night, nothing much going on here. But it is going to be getting into the wet season here. That intertropical convergence zone, which we can see here, actually all that band of moisture stretching off there towards the east and southeast, that's going to continue to work its way towards the north. Bring yet more wetter weather off there for you in Luzon. Southeastern China, also monsoonal belt setting up here. That's more or less associated with the jet stream working farther there towards the north. We actually can really distinctively see this on yesterday's daily satellite analysis. That's going to continue to push up and definitely bring the rainy season with it. Actually, I've been seeing some people say the rainy season is starting there in Okinawa. Not officially yet, but it is getting there. So something to watch out for. like I said in the past, really that rainy season sets up when that Siberian high starts to retreat back, warmer temperatures move in, a thermal low sets up there over the Asian continent. The Westpac high says, hey, I'm coming in instead. That trough there in the middle, really just the east or the westerlies, that starts to drift off towards the north. If this starts to weaken, winds start to come in from the southwest, i.e. the southwest monsoon. And that sets up the rainy season. But that is all for right now, everybody. Thanks again for watching here at westernpacificweather.com. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, I always appreciate it if you put it in the comment box down below. Never really get upset about that. So, thanks for watching, and stay safe out there. All right, bye.